We done it.
We done it?
We're live.
Fantastic. Welcome to podcast, everyone, this week. Give you a little glance behind the curtain. I don't have my usual intro flourish because I'm doing a slightly more technical thing this week. So hopefully it won't be a disaster. And this week we have a new friend of ours.
The Owl Man.
Who?
You. You're the Owl Man.
I get it.
Right. What's up?
Alright, now before we get going, we do have to apologize because apparently we ruffled a few feathers last time. Oops, I'll probably hide this shit. Oh well. I think we already blew the surprise. There we go, perfect. Moral of the story. We ran into a few problems here. We ran into some intellectual fucking superiors, some genetic freaks, some big bad booty daddies, the fucking Nick Fuentes fans. And to be honest with you, they put us in our fucking place. Alright? Now, moral of the story, we got a few negative comments on some of our videos, which, you know, you never want to see, frankly. So, let's go over a few of these motherfuckers. Oh, God.
Not like the YouTube algorithm feeds purely off interaction regardless of positivity or negativity.
Can you friggin' not break kayfabe for like 5 seconds there, Gee? Jesus Christ. Let's see. Let's pick one of these fucking videos with Nick Fuentes in the title, where we fucked with the algorithm. Alright, let's see some of these comments. Multiple times on these fucking videos. Let's see. Copy. We got the same fucking comment about physiognomy. And anybody have any fucking idea what this fucking word here, physiognomy, fucking even means?
I have a vague understanding of it, and it's basically false physiology eugenics studies.
Yeah,
like
it's
they
fucking
associate
skulls,
personality traits and genetic various dispositions due to the sizes of portions of your head or nose.
Yeah, fucking skull shape determines what your fucking characteristics. And multiple fucking people in this fucking comment section are saying, "Oh, we need to fucking check their physiognomy. The physiognomy speaks for itself." Well, I hate to tell you, first and foremost, your fucking Stu died of racism last week, so there's his physiognomy right there. But all these stupid fucking pseudoscience Nazi bullshit, it's just littered in our fucking. Yo, can I check the physiognomy on these Gen Xers? How fucking old do they think we are? Are you even fucking a millennial, Al Man? Or are you a fucking Zoomer?
I think technically I'm a Zoomer.
Oh, wow. Fucking.
I know. But I'm like right on the cusp there.
Yeah. Well,
So.
You're welcome in either category as far as we're concerned.
Well, I hate to fucking tell you. I remember when I was fucking like 5 years old, and I thought my stepdad was 99 years old too. So, all these fucking prepubescent fucking neo-Nazis in our chat, like, I get it. They have no concept of time. Everyone over the age of 13 is like 45 or older, so they got no idea. So I get it. Unfunny 50-year-olds making fools of themselves. Yeah. Wow, this is embarrassing. I wouldn't have uploaded this. Dudes really posting their L's on YouTube. We watch videos. I don't know if you saw last week's episode of The Owl Man, but we watch videos of a fucking neo-Nazi eating his own boogers and going on a romantic date with a cat boy after saying that homosexuality is a fucking degeneracy. So, the fact that we giggled at cat boys and booger eating is our L, apparently, according to Nazis, which, you know, genetically superior and all, so they must be right. And we got called cringe 1,000 fucking times. So.
Cringy.
Cringy. The Nazis called us cringy.
Nice.
Ooh.
Careful,
you, baby.
that's really full. But
And I got a nice steak and lobster dinner to eat live on fucking show while I'm fucking cringing to death from our fucking physiognomy.
Are we just turning this into a mukbang stream?
Hells yeah. I want to eat right into the fucking mic. Take that, Nazis! Listen to my digestive tract. Alright, so the other main complaint we got, other than our fucking facial features pointing out that we're fucking like Slavic or something, I don't know, or fucking that we're cringy 50-year-olds, was that we didn't go after the policies. We just kind of like giggled at the booger eating and the cat boy shit. And I would have thought personally that when you're dealing with fucking Nazis, especially booger eating cat boy fucking Nazis, like, it's self-refuting on its face. There's no reason to fucking go after policy. But we can go after a little bit of that too. So here we got an article. White nationalist Groyper leader doubles down on January 6th Capitol riot, calling it awesome. And first and foremost, if your fucking policy decisions are, it's awesome, what the fuck are you even doing here? That's a little cringy and fucking not to the point right there. But let's hear his quote. His quote is, "I am unapologetic. I thought the Capitol riot was awesome. It was awesome. And so was Trump. And Trump was awesome because he was racist. Trump was awesome because he was sexist." What's that? What the fuck? Anyways, so the only thing Trump wasn't awesome for was being anti-Semitic. He wasn't anti-Semitic. So that's their main fucking complaint, is that he wasn't anti-Semitic enough for him. Was he anti-Semitic enough for you, the Owl Man?
You know, sure. Yeah. The
perfect amount of anti-Semitism. I gotcha.
really ruffled my feathers. You know?
What's your favorite Trump quote?
You know, I'm so like detached from all the politics that I don't even know.
Alright, here's a trick question. What's his full name?
I mean, it's like Donald J. Trump. Right?
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Close enough. Obviously. Right on top of his shit.
Let's... Yeah, I don't know. Why? What is his full name?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his middle name's fucking Jonathan.
Sorry about that.
Cool. So yeah, Trump was awesome because he was racist, awesome because he was sexist. He wasn't awesome for being anti-Semitic because he wasn't anti-Semitic. But the rest was awesome, and people have got to get racist. So they're just out in the open. They're not even trying to hide it. I don't know if you remember the last fucking time we watched that video about him going over his fucking DNA where it proved that he was like part black and stuff as a white nationalist. And like he had to be careful and say the so-called racists. Here he's out open with it. At least now they're not being fucking cowards. Now that they're all fucking banished to fucking, I don't know, Pornhub. He must be streaming on Pornhub because he's kicked off every other website. So there we go. Wait, now what the fuck is going on here?
We have our first sleeper death
There we go.
of the night.
That was great.
Oh, yeah,
Perfect.
nothing better than really engaging with Nazi policies.
Oh, yeah. So there he is. He got kicked out of the annual gathering of top U.S. conservatives, CPAC. When they had their last CPAC meeting, they did it on a fucking Nazi rune. So this guy's too racist for them. And here he is, fucking... Here's the guy these fuckers worship in his Bret Hart sunglasses. We're white, we're here.
I was just telling everybody, we're doing a press conference at 5 o'clock p.m.
Wow, press conference.
Sheridan Hotel, which is like across the street. I'll be giving my most unchained speech ever.
Most unchained speech.
I'm off of Twitter. I have nothing to lose.
He got
Should
kicked
I be
off.
able to hear this shit?
Can you not hear it?
Uh-oh. I had the stream volume at 0.
Gee, are you paying attention to the stream?
Yeah.
No, that's your thing this week, remember?
Holy fuck me in my ass. Did you hear what just happened, Gee?
No.
Fuck! Are you kidding me? Good. Good stream so far. We're really showing these Nazis. Oh, alright. Let's try that shit again.
p.m.
Can you hear that?
Sheridan
Yeah.
Hotel, which is like across the street. I'll be giving my most unchained speech ever. I'm off of Twitter. I have nothing to lose.
He's off of Twitter, he's got nothing to lose. His life is over because he got kicked off Twitter.
So this is going to be the most racist.
Look at all these fucking genetically superior fucking chuds in the fucking background there. They're really showing up. Wait, can I back up a little bit? Is there a black guy in the background of this Nazi meeting? I hope he got lost and he's not like really confused about life.
Anti-Semitic.
Oh, he's lost. He's getting out of here. The most Holocaust denying.
In all of Dallas this weekend. Yes.
You gotta love how there's just like a girl there smiling while
Yeah.
he's like misogynistic, and she's just like smiling her head off.
I don't, you know,
Look at that.
I don't.
Like, oh, I'm so wet for him.
She's just like, damn, boy, degrade me more.
Yeah. Well, you
Or
know,
my daddy issues manifest.
hot damn. All right, now the real icing on the cake. You guys know Alex Jones, right? The Owl Man.
I like his remix of "Turn the Frogs Gay."
True, good song. Moral of the story. Here is the on a earlier fucking CPAC that Nick Fuentes and Alex Jones got kicked out of. They got together and collaborated a little bit. Let's take a look at that.
To confront the tyrants.
Can you hear that?
Well, it's hard
Yep.
to follow this. Nick Fuentes, who challenged the Republican censors and the neocons on the Chi-Com tit. That Chi-Com tit's been cut off. Nick Fuentes.
There he is. He starts giving his boring little speech,
Actually grew up watching Alex Jones.
and he's dying on stage.
I've been banned off.
Boring Nazi shit. No one cares.
When you're looking at these
Crying about conservative censorship.
thinking about censorship in the paradigm of
Still talking about censorship.
supposed to fight against the censorship.
Still going on.
But he was disinvited. And we all know
Holy shit! There's like a 1-hour speech.
Yeah, well, this is a 3-hour fucking
are in positions of power.
powwow. Oh, here comes Alex Jones. He might have had a little bit to drink today. He can barely walk.
Nick,
Oh, God.
knocking it out of the park here. As we continue. But I totally agree with you that I don't care what somebody says. They have a right to free speech. And what the establishment really fears is power.
Wow.
They fear human action that has that electric spark.
So here's a picture live of Nick Fuentes being cucked and fucking undressed publicly by a drunk Alex Jones. So this motherfucker is the guy that these absolute anal polyp. Now, you know, I'm trying to find a new word instead of using the R slur. Like I was trying out Republican, but I think when you find somebody, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to talk. I think when you find somebody who's so mentally deficient that it's painful, you just call him a Nick Fuentes fan. Boom. Problem solved. So, on that note, we will end on a beautiful tribute to all the Nick Fuentes fans out there. All right, now on our regularly scheduled program. What do we got?
All right, so
What's the news, Gee?
Yeah, starting off with news this week, we have this first one. Jeep teases its next-gen cars will be able to drive underwater. And
Well, like
I saw
fucking
this
James
and I'm thinking
Bond.
to myself,
Like fucking James Bond.
yeah, well, no, I'm thinking Hot Pursuits are about to get a lot more interesting.
Wow. Yeah, when they're fucking chasing the black guy for driving while black, and they fishtail him, whole new meaning.
And you know, if they're, I don't know how they're gonna do a whole lot of tactics. I mean, if they try and tase them underwater, it's just gonna be a mess for everyone involved.
Yeah, how do you even shoot an unarmed black man underwater? What the logistics don't work out.
Yeah, bullets get stopped after like 5 or 10 feet.
Harpoons. There's gonna be unarmed harpoonings.
This is a separate thing. I did see a video, apparently with like the rampant flooding because of the various climate change going on. There's a few videos popping up of Teslas just being driven through river-like streets like boats.
What?
So, who knows?
Surviving?
Maybe we're in an era where amphibious cars are just going to become the norm.
Well, you know, with the fucking sea levels rising, we might fucking need this shit.
Yeah, true.
So, speaking of underwater harpooning while black, the Owlman. Are you familiar with the phrase ACAB?
All cops are bastards.
There we go. He said it. Clip it. Gee.
All right.
Gee.
Yes? Yes?
What does ACAB stand for?
Moving on.
You're gutless. You might as well be a fucking Nick Fuentes fan.
All right. So next story. Massachusetts become the first U.S. state to enlist COVID-sniffing canines. Now, I picked this one because I find it interesting that we're getting to the point where everything was initially on the downturn, but now because of the new Delta variant, we're having to go ahead and try and, for the sake of public protection, start having dogs sniffing out people who are actually positive so that we can try and defend the populace, or at least that's what I'm getting.
Now, moral of the story. You know what I take away from this? The fucking dogs are on the fucking scamdemic too. That's a problem. You know what? How many 5G towers does it take to turn a dog gay? That's my question. Think about it, man.
I would guess.
How many G's do you think it is, the Owl Man?
You need at least 7 Gs.
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Like, 5 Gs just not enough.
Maybe that's just the third setting that they haven't switched on the 5G towers.
Wow. You're safe for now, dogs. Unlike the cat boys.
And speaking of COVID, China rebuffs World Health Organization's terms for further COVID-19 origin study. So, now, if for those potentially unfamiliar, various parties are trying to trace the origin, using the tactics of epidemiology to figure out where this thing came from. And, of course, there's the conspiracy theory saying that it was developed in a lab in Wuhan, China. And, whether or not there's any validity to that, this isn't going to help that conspiracy.
Well, yeah. Well, nobody knows. Like, the nutbag, Fuentes, Republican, anal polyp, short bus Vikings, they all know for a fact that China made this disease. They sent it on their own people for some reason. And Trump pretended it wasn't real. But, like, that's a fact that it was made in a lab. But nobody fucking knows. So, the fact that they're not unwilling to fucking comply with studies is still, like, yeah. You're feeding into the friggin' short bus Viking parade. And we don't need any more of that shit. They already killed enough people on
Who
January
knows, man?
6th.
Maybe the Sharp-Nosed Vikings will be their strongest supporters once China buys the world.
It's capitalism, baby. Nobody does capitalism better than communist China. That's a fucking fact.
Alright, next. Skin producer Dylan Jordan arrested on prostitution ring and money laundering charges.
In our ongoing series on celebrity sex criminals, whoever this fucking guy is, I don't know. Who's
Like, produce Skin though? Or
What's
am I
that?
missing something?
What was that?
Is Skin like a show? Because I make
believe
Skin.
so.
Doesn't everyone?
Let's see.
Well, yeah. What's Skin a part of there? Gheeotine.
It's just like
Let's see. Dylan Jordan was indicted last month on prostitution, money laundering.
Yeah, we got that part.
Let's see.
What the hell is Skin?
Dylan's most recent producing credit was attached to the film One Nation Under God, starring Kevin Sorbo. What is Skin? It's not saying what Skin is. What is
Whoa,
Skin?
Kevin Sorbo, he does nothing but fucking right-wing fucking loony bin God is not dead movies. So,
One Nation Under God checks out, right?
yeah. And Kevin Sorbo, the guy who used to play Hercules back in like fucking 30 years ago, all he does is Christian propaganda films these days.
I wasn't allowed.
Fantastic. Lovely association for prostitution and
Yeah,
money
yeah.
laundering charges. All right, next.
Next, oh, you
Biz Markie
in a hurry?
dies. Huh?
What song does Biz Markie sing? Somebody sing it for me. Anybody?
I got
There's only
Pop legend and Yo Gabba Gabba star.
I didn't know he was in Yo Gabba Gabba, but like 40 years ago he goes, "You got what I need." You know that fucking song? The one where he sings off key? What the fuck?
Sing it for us.
But you say he's just a friend. And I'm not singing it off key. That's how he sings it. That's why he was the one-hit wonder. He made one goofy song and people loved him. Now, and apparently he's
a meme before memes were a thing.
Exactly. He was the late '80s equivalent of a meme.
Rest in peace, Biz Markie.
True American legend.
Alaman is so confused.
I just,
Whenever we're feeling ultra patriotic, we
Damn right.
throw the double salute.
One's not enough.
Right.
You use two fists. Go ahead.
OPEC and allied nations have agreed to end a dispute that has roiled energy prices. All right. United Arab Emirates, OPEC, and allied nations Sunday agreed to eventually raise the production limits imposed on 5 countries, ending an earlier dispute sparked by the United Arab Emirates that roiled global energy prices.
Now,
disagreements.
I don't know if you remember this shit, but last year during the plague, gas was basically free. Okay? Because, and then once fucking Biden took office and the plague was winding down, supposedly, prices skyrocketed. And fucking these 5G tower sucking Fuentes fans over here were blaming it on Biden, like he had control over the world's fucking oil supply. No, it's these monsters. These are the monsters who control the oil supply in the world. And at their whim, prices go up and down. So.
Anything bad that happens, it's Biden's fault. And anything good was Trump.
Damn right.
amen.
All right. Next.
Communist Trump. No, Communist Biden. My mistake.
Ben & Jerry's to stop ice cream sales in West Bank and East Jerusalem.
Now this shit.
Uh-oh.
Too many war crimes.
Ben & Jerry's said Monday that it was going to stop selling its ice cream in the Israeli-occupied West Bank and contested East Jerusalem, saying the sales in the territories sought by Palestinians are inconsistent with our...
Oh.
You there, Gee?
I'm here.
Well, you froze for a second. It was great. It was great. Talking about ice cream. Well, the West Bank is occupied fucking Palestinian territory by the Israeli government. So the whole fucking reason Ben & Jerry's isn't selling their ice cream there anymore is because they want to disincentivize apartheid and war crimes. But the nutbags like Ben Shapiro are all upset about this shit. Is there any Ben Shapiro quotes on the bottom there? Quotes people upset or no?
Well, isn't that like one of those things about how you should be able to sell who you want, who you sell things who you...
You would think so.
It appears that the primary Fuentes fan troop has not been mentioned in this article. It seems to be mostly focusing on international policy and, a few other things along those lines. And the formation of Ben and Jerry's was in there.
Wow. Well, moral of the fucking story. These right-wing lunatics who are supposedly free market capitalists, like companies are allowed to do whatever they want, they're very upset that this private company, has decided not to sell their merchandise in this particular region. So,
whatever will people do? They won't be able to get their preferred brand of Rocky Road.
What's the next story? It better be the right next story there, Gee.
Right.
Wrong! Where's the fucking second part about Ben and Jerry's, you mutt?
I didn't see another thing about Ben and Jerry's.
Ben Shapiro. Where's the Ben Shapiro one? Skip to that.
Hey, let me see if I can pull this shit.
Oh, shit. God damn you.
Oh, here. I think I got it. Here we are. We got it?
Yeah.
All right. So, Ben Shapiro trolled with old tweet after declaring Ben and Jerry's boycott. Following the announcement, ice cream company... let's see. Far-right mouthpiece Ben Shapiro was one of the first to announce that he will no longer support the ice cream brand, and in doing so, accidentally made himself into a vindictive a-hole, according to a 2012 Ben Shapiro.
Gee.
Yes?
You do coke before the show?
No, I did not.
You sound like you're about to have a heart attack. You're reading way too fast.
I'm good at fast talk.
Well, I can't understand what you're saying, and you're going too fast.
Well, listen faster.
Take it down a notch. Take it down a notch. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, moral of the fucking story. Ben Shapiro, oh well, guess I won't be eating any more of your ice cream after they fucking pulled out of fucking the West Bank. But then, people just happen, people seem to forget that the internet never fucking forgets.
I think the owners of Ben & Jerry's are awful politically, he tweeted in 2012, but they make great ice cream, so I eat there, because I'm not a vindictive a-hole.
There you go. Now, Israel is, like, subjugating the Palestinian people. Like, bar none, the whole world, the whole UN, other than America and Israel, agree on this point. Now, right-wingers in this country are very much in favor of Israel. Any ideas why?
Question, why is that?
Because in the Bible, it says when the Jews go back to Israel, then the second coming of Jesus is about to happen at any time. So in order for Armageddon to happen, we have to be pro-Israel. Even though they secretly all hate Jewish people, we have to be pro-Israel to start Armageddon. Can't wait to get raptured. I'm going to heaven. I got to make America great hat. Okay? Next.
Okay. Back to what we initially before I screwed up. The CDC must rethink its mask guidance, says former U.S. Surgeon General. So, now before I actually read this, I have a guess. And I'm going to say it's something to the effect that we need to start wearing masks again because with this Delta variant and the potential contagion of still spreading, even if you're vaccinated, you won't be affected, but other people will.
True. I mean, that's every story you hear about COVID these days is because the Delta variant and unvaccinated people mixing together, killing. Like the last couple of days, we've been getting like 60,000 or so new cases. That's more than we were getting last year at this time. I mean, honestly, I will have to check the numbers, but I think the deaths are comparable. So. It's kind of like it never fucking went away.
Brief side tangent. I did see an article. I didn't feature it for tonight. But apparently the Alabama governor is just flat out calling out and blaming the unvaccinated populace for the continued spread of the coronavirus. Which, Alabama, they're only about 38% vaccinated, so...
Yeah, well, I hate to tell you, he's right.
Gee.
I gotta get vaccinated soon.
Please do.
I want a fucking lottery ticket, alright?
You're not getting your lottery ticket, you just get the
I'm holding out! You know what? like 2 weeks ago, around here somewhere, they had a shot for a shot. You go to a bar, they had a fucking van outside to give you a vaccine, and to give you a free shot inside. I would have taken that, but I missed it.
Well, like if say someone says free back rubs for getting your COVID shot, just go for that.
Don't fucking touch me.
Next. Athletes at the Tokyo Olympics are being given condoms and warnings not to use them. So tell them to go raw?
No, they got a social distance. Oh, remember last year in Vermont, they gave out a list of, like, COVID-approved sexual positions? Like, doggy style is okay. Missionary, not so much. You can sneeze on each other. Like, no kissing. So there are ways to be single and have promiscuous sex and not spread COVID. It's possible.
I asked this question, and I don't know if this would be something that would be appropriate to Google, but did they establish if COVID can be transmitted via bodily fluids?
They did research into whether sperm can give you COVID or not. And so there's like, I'm pretty sure there's like trace amounts. So you're probably not going to get it from sperm. But there's only one way to find out!
Well, same as the unvaccinated one here. So
I'm gonna have to start chugging. any Fuentes fans in the audience, donate your sperm. P.O. Box 283, care of Stu. Fucker.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. It looks like that they're basically saying avoid intimate contact, at least while you're inside the Olympic bubble.
I no shit. And the Olympic bubble historically has been full of STDs to begin with, so it's a hive of fucking disease to begin with.
Organizers say athletes should take condoms home as souvenirs and use them to raise awareness of HIV/AIDS. Hey kids, I brought home some souvenirs.
Let me tell you about AIDS.
Okay, that was interesting.
Well,
Alright, scroll down a little bit here.
Scroll down, motherfucker.
Scroll down.
Scroll down?
Yeah, you.
They'll also have to contend with the cardboard frame beds that are provided.
Oh yeah, that was
on
another thing.
cardboard beds.
Apparently, there was an initial thing saying that the cardboard beds were meant to disincentivize sex, and then one of the athletes actually went on on Twitter and recorded a video of him jumping on the bed with his full weight, showing that
There you go.
we can.
Oh yeah, they're fucking on here. Well, oh yeah, the Olympics are in Japan. In Japan, as a country, is like 20-something% vaccinated. Like I don't know what Japan's problem is. It's not religious nuts. It's not
We're already
Christians.
wearing masks anyway. So.
True. They were ahead of the game.
They were already a step ahead of us on that aspect. All right. So, I'm going to break away from this screen, prepare the next one, and we'll move on to the next segment, okay?
What? Okay.
I'm going to stop sharing this screen.
Alright, no. Next time, don't do this horrible shit.
You don't do this horrible shit.
Alright, go.
Alright. Next. Share screen. Go live. Welcome to the dystopian present.
There. Oh, God in heaven. What the fuck is this? Oh. God damn it.
So,
Alright, none of that works. He died of racism, actually. A few Nazis talked to him and he was done. Which is weird, because we're surrounded by Nazis out here, but whatever.
Alright, so, dystopian present. Now, this one I thought was striking because me and Sleegmar were having a conversation prior about how crypto mining is going to end up being the thing that taxes the earth to death. Right?
Yeah. To get a Bitcoin, it costs so much fucking energy that we're like a percentage of the world's fucking energy usage goes to cryptocurrency, which is fucking insane when you think about the world and all of the things that we do.
Starting off with that, this new electric car mines crypto while it charges. So, not only are they going to have rigs in their house, but they're going to be driving like 18 cars between trips.
Has anyone ever seen an electric car in person?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen one charging?
Yes.
Yep.
Is it like a gas pump? I have no fucking idea. Do you put your credit card in and charge, or?
I've seen, like, there's a Tesla charging station relatively close to me. It basically just, they remove a headlight or a taillight.
No.
I
don't want to hear about the fucking. Okay, I understand how the fucking charger works. It's an extension cord, but
it looks like a gas pump.
Now, do you pay for it? Is the power free?
There's an app on the, like, when you get a Tesla, it has to attach to your phone because obviously Tesla people are technologically oriented, and it actually monitors how much electricity is needed to charge your vehicle, and then it bills you. Like, say you spend 15 minutes charging your vehicle, and then it'll say this charge cost you about like $3.48 or something like that.
This is in dystopia, right?
Yes.
Good. Tesla shit needs to be in fucking dystopia. So what's happening? What about cars? Oh, they're mining cryptocurrency.
So self-driving cars need to retain substantial awareness of their surroundings to navigate the world. So powerful computers. Daynex surged past 350 million pre-orders, according to a press release, and predictably, it accepts blockchain-friendly payments, including Cardano, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. The CEO considers crypto to be a visionary, future-oriented market, and once this company's car called the Spiritus is released, we will be in the midst of a blockchain revolution. Everyone will be paying with crypto by then, and we are building these cars with that in mind. So, basically, whenever you're not driving the car, it's making...
Did this motherfucker... Did a CEO say eventually everyone's going to be using cryptocurrency?
Yeah.
Because that's the most ridiculous fucking Nick Fuentes, half Republican, your brain doesn't work short bus shit I've ever fucking heard. In fucking 20 years... Yeah, how many fucking people do you think in 20 years are going to know what Dogecoin is?
I mean...
High school. I can see it.
I'm still angry at non-fungible tokens.
Well, they're gone. They're not a thing anymore. They had their week.
Was a hot minute.
Yeah.
That's another joke.
Oh, I don't like this next part. Daynex crypto mining electric car could set a new industry trend.
Yeah, shit. And you know what? I guarantee, like, Ford and GM and Toyota, they're gonna put all these fucking computers in cars, and they're going to use their own cars to buy their own cryptocurrency. It's not going to the consumer. We're living in 1984. We're all doomed. Maybe Nick Fuentes was right.
I think the real question here is, what's to stop Tesla from just mining crypto on their cars and not telling the consumer?
Yeah. I agree.
Like in Texas when they were adjusting the thermostat.
Oh, yeah.
Telling them.
Yeah. No shit.
All right.
Now, if we had a fucking, like, government that did things, we could fucking make laws to stop this shit, but they won't. Because they're all getting bought off and bribed by these fucking companies.
Do you think half the fossils in government even understand cryptocurrency?
Obviously not.
Alright.
Although, I'm sure enough of them have made fucking money off of it, because it's just another fucking market to manipulate. And the whales, which are the people who invest a lot in Bitcoin, the market of Bitcoin is so much smaller as a whole than the stock market, that if you have a sizable enough chunk, it takes a lot less money to be able to manipulate the market with just your own personal wealth. So, if you invested $1 billion into the fucking cryptocurrency market, it would go through the fucking roof. The same cannot be said for the stock market. It's too much. It's percentage-wise much bigger. So a person could single-handedly change the price and buy and sell by himself with enough money, and they do it. They have done this in the past. So I'm sure these evil politicians have made tons of money off of manipulating markets. Not by working or producing anything, but by manipulating markets. You were saying?
So, next story. Ukraine warehouse packed with thousands of PS4s is actually a FIFA Ultimate Team bot farm. Now, we're all relatively versed in the culture of gaming, and thus know EA and FIFA are pulsating dick blisters with their, pay-to-win mechanics and loot boxes and all that fun stuff, right?
Fair.
So one of their main primary arguments is saying that there is no real-world value. But if there was no real-world value, why would there be a warehouse of PS4s just farming the currency in order to purchase the FIFA bullshit?
Now,
3,800 game consoles. Jesus Christ.
You would think that'd be enough computing power to do something worthwhile. But also, fucking, what's the money-making scam here? What do you, like, I imagine you sell on a secondary market? Is that how you do it?
Apparently there's a secondary market, like after you've used the currency to buy whatever player packs and whatnot, you can actually send those player packs to a second-hand market where people can theoretically buy or sell those, I believe.
Well, yeah, if there's a second-hand market, then obviously there's fucking real-world value. How the hell do they get away with this crime? How do they get away with selling gambling products to children?
They're taking up the banner, and more countries are starting to realize that, oh, wait, this is gambling, and we need to regulate this, rather than let kids play gambling in their E for Everyone sports game.
Well, it's about fucking time a government did something.
Not ours, though. We haven't gotten there yet.
We don't have a government yet.
Alright. A study predicts record flooding in the 2030s, and it's partly because of the moon.
Wow. This reminds me of that Congressman Louis Gohmert, who was wondering if there's anything BLM could do to move the moon to stop global warming from happening. Maybe he's onto something.
Isn't?
Maybe he's onto something.
A new study on high tide flooding predicts that the mid-2030s could be catastrophically wet in U.S. coastal regions, and it could stay that way for an entire decade. Coasts are about to get moist. Let's see. Led by members of the NASA sea level change team from the University of Hawaii, the study says that high tide flooding could happen more frequently on several U.S. coasts. Flooding at high tide, often called nuisance flooding, already occurs with regularity in many coastal communities as water routinely sloshes into streets, yards, and businesses. The moon is about to wobble.
Does the moon usually wobble?
Is it a new thing? Is due for its regular wobble.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's like a top, right? And if the top
so
becomes
half of the moon's 18.6-year cycle creates lower high tides and higher low tides. The other creates higher high tides and even lower low tides. But NASA says global sea level rise will likely push those high tides higher. Ooh, you don't say. And one of the study's co-authors, NASA Sea Level Change Team leader Ben Hamilton, said that because waters will be higher, the moon cycle could have a much more dramatic effect.
Now, they're saying because of global warming on top of the wobble?
Global warming in conjunction with...
I was gonna say, this is ripe for fucking anal pops of the world to fucking like, oh, see, it's nothing to do with us burning fossil fuels, it's all just fucking the moon... and Black Lives Matter and Israel causing fucking global warming. So, I'm glad NASA at least puts it in that this will just add to it.
Alright.
Because little fucking... What do you mean, next? we're still fucking talking! What?
That's all there is, folks.
That's all she wrote.
Alright. Stocks sink and yields tumble as COVID fears circle the world. Which they're probably going to do for the end of time until, everyone does get vaccinated or we just die off as a species.
Well, we can hope.
Please, though.
Stocks are falling sharply Monday as worries from Wall Street to sit...
Oh, no! The fucking monopoly money is fucking going up and down. Whoa, no, woe is me. Well, last year they just invented $1.5 trillion to put in one day and watch it all burn and catch on fire. So... fuck them.
Can we have a GameStop Stocks 2 event?
Oh, I'm sure it's coming. They've been doing GameStop and AMC and Nokia. Like, they've on and off since the first one.
You guys want to throw a couple thousand in GameStop? See what it plans?
Hell
Got
yeah.
a couple hundred kicking around.
That's
I
not
go
what he
for it.
said.
I
Couple
could throw out
thousand.
2,000. You guys want to do that?
Wow. What's it worth? How much can we bump it by ourselves? That's the real question.
Just enough. That's how much.
That's all we need.
All right.
No, it's not all right.
This is from Twitter. Jeff Bezos decided it would be a great idea to thank every Amazon employee and customer for paying for his space flight.
Let's hear it, motherfucker.
Yeah, I can't hear this.
Every Amazon employee and every Amazon customer, because you guys paid for all of this. So, seriously, for
What the
every
fuck?
Amazon customer out there and every Amazon employee, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
He has a heart?
Yeah. He got to go on an interstellar fucking roller coaster ride. Thanks to
It's mechanical.
us. Oh, the plague. Let's not forget, the plague made him like $400 billion or whatever the fuck. Made his company that money at least.
Yeah, I think he wanted to stop just short of thanking COVID.
Yeah.
That
What?
has
Now,
been an awkward speech.
here's the real fucking test of your ability to be in charge of this fucking show. What's the next story? There you go! COVID paid for his penis rocket.
Jeff Bezos' spaceflight rocket launched a lot of phallic memes and hilarious reactions.
Alright, hear me out. Hear me out.
What? No. Okay,
This is good. This is good for him.
go
because
on.
it takes a lot of the attention away from what he did and makes a joke out of it, you know?
What did he do? Like, make money off of people suffering?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
besides paying so many people that literally taxpayers are bailing out employees through food stamps and
Yeah.
assistance, you know,
And they're shitting in bags. So, no,
and peeing in jars. Yeah,
damn right. Now, if you... Alright, the Owl Man. If you were going to make a rocket, which genitalias would you make it look like? There's a correct answer, by the way.
All right, well, there is the classic, like, you know, the one that is the red rocket. So I feel like that's kind of like the go-to.
It's not a bad answer. I was thinking...
All right, how about you?
I was thinking like the turtle penis that opens up like the predator's mouth. Like, that's the rocket I would want.
All right, here's the thing. I think you know more about penises than I do. Like, I'm gonna put it. I didn't know that. About
Can
turtles.
confirm.
Yeah, Guy knows all about my penis knowledge. Trust me.
Conversations late into like the early hours of the morning.
Gheeotine.
Yes.
What shape are duck penises? Don't fuck with
I
me,
actually
boy.
know this one. It's a corkscrew.
Yeah, obviously.
Gigantic corkscrews.
Yeah. There you go.
If I recall correctly, that was on Duck News one night.
It was. That's why I know. But moral of the story, fucking... Let's take this back to Nick Fuentes real quick. You know what shape fucking cat penises are?
They're spiky.
Yeah! So what the hell is Nick Fuentes doing with Catboy?
Dude, sometimes you just want to tear it up somewhere else.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want to bleed out of your anus, you know?
Alright, so are
Hey,
we good with Jeff Bezos' dick flight?
Guillotine. Anal fissures, yay or nay?
What?
Anal fissures, yay or nay?
I'm gonna say nay.
Well, you know what? You're not in my league, son. Go on. Next.
Alright. Air now reports over parts of southern tier is unhealthy.
The southern tier of New York State. What they're saying is, because the west coast of America and Canada is on fire, New York State has fucking unbreathable air.
Oh,
So-
speaking of the fires, did you see the sun the other day?
I saw the moon was red. Was that
The
related?
sun as it was going down. I want to say it was like Tuesday. It was like all red, and you could like look at it like it was the sky was red. It was insane.
Was it going supernova? Are we dying?
Oh, it's just all the smoke in the sky.
Oh, really? Fuck.
The east, the west, all of the smoke that was in between us and the sun from the west, it just like choked out the sky. And the
Nothing
sun.
to see here. Climate's fine.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
So this concludes this week dystopia. We'll all be dead soon.
All right, you animal. You need to stop this shit. I'm pissed already.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to deal with it because I'm in charge here now. Oh, Sleegmar, you're going to want to get ready for your favorite intro.
Anal polyps?
Yup.
All right. The Owlman approves of our fucking intro. Good.
Reminds me of something I would have made in like PowerPoint, you know, when I was in high school.
That's the theme of this show. Microsoft Paint and dog shit animation, yeah? What's this dog shit? Why is it in front of me?
Trump claims people aren't getting vaccinated because they don't trust the election results.
What a sentence. What a great man. God bless America. Beer, barbecue, and freedom.
I mean, I know the jump in logic for this one, but it shouldn't be
What's the jump in logic?
That easy to make.
How is this fucking... What are you talking about? Explain the logic to me. Because it's literally
They
just
don't trust the election
gobbledygook to
results
me.
because he implanted all those lies into everything, and he also was the one that said, you know what, COVID's not real, you don't need to worry about it, and don't trust Biden and his vaccines.
Fair, except for the fact that he's also bragging about his Project Warp Speed, which helped these vaccines get developed so fast. So, at one point, he's bragging about creating the vaccines and like warning people kind of against them.
And then the next day he's getting it himself and saying, get it, it's good.
No, he got that shit the minute it was available. Are you kidding me? This motherfucker almost died from COVID, so you know he got it. He got the vaccine as soon as he could.
See, right-wing disinformation now. Let's continue to peddle conspiracy theories regarding vaccines, whose safety and effectiveness has been proven to prevent the spread of the virus that's killed over 600,000 Americans and upended daily life in the United States for more than a year.
Great. Wow, what is this fucking... He's got his own little website where he does like his own personal tweets, and it's the most pathetic shit ever. You know what it is? Because I saw a particular press release that he did the other day, and I had to grab it for the show. But as I'm looking through his fucking website, and I'm reading all these fucking little blurbs of fucking illiterate bullshit that's coming out of his mouth, and it's like talking to my fucking dad. It's like talking to a fucking 6-year-old white man with a Hitler tattoo on his fucking chest. What the fuck? And this is our great leader? Why do people worship this asshole?
Speaking of that statement the other day, let's pull that up, because I'm pretty sure that's what this one is.
Wow. Read this shit to me.
I don't want to, but I will. Despite massive voter fraud and irregularities during the 2020 presidential election scam that we are now seeing play out in very big and important states, I never threatened or spoke about to anyone a coup of our government. So ridiculous.
So ridiculous.
Sorry to inform you, but an election is my form of coup, and if I was going to do a coup, one of the last people I want to do it with is General Mark Milley. He got his job only because the world's most overrated general, James Mattis, could not stand him, had no respect for him, and would not recommend it.
So he hired a guy, a general, solely because somebody he hated him. Just to fucking show the liberals. Great leading.
Hang on, I need to mentally collect myself before I continue.
No. Fuck
To
off.
me, the fact that Mattis didn't like him, just like Obama didn't like him and actually fired Milley, was a good thing, not a bad thing.
Oh, so Obama hated him too.
Counter
Great.
to people's advice who I don't respect. You don't say! In any event, I lost respect for Milley when we walked together to St. John's Church, which was still smoldering from a radical left fire set the day before.
That's when he fucking gassed all the fucking protesters and walked in front of the fucking church with a Bible upside down in his hand. That's what he's fucking talking about there.
I can do this. I can read this. Give me strength. Side by side, a walk that has now been proven to be totally appropriate. And the following day, Milley choked like a dog in front of the fake news when they told him they thought he should not have been walking with the president, which turned out to be incorrect.
Turned out to be incorrect. That they told him that it was inappropriate. Like, what are you fucking... They thought it was inappropriate, which turned out to be incorrect. So they secretly thought it was appropriate? What the fuck is this guy even saying? So, had he said that, it would have all been over. No big deal. But I saw at that moment he had no courage or skill. Certainly not the type of person I would be talking cool with. I'm not into coups. What the fuck? What a fucking animal. This guy...
In fact, around the same time, Milley, in a conversation, was an advocate of changing all the names of our military forts and bases. I realized then, also, he was a much different person than I had hoped. I said to him, spend more time thinking about China and Russia, and less time on being politically correct.
Wow, so he didn't like him because he didn't like fucking... He wanted to change Confederate names. Great. Whatever.
He was not woke. Actually, I don't believe he ever was, but the way I look at Milley, he's just a better politician than a general, trying to curry favor with the radical left and the absolute crazy people, espousing a philosophy which will destroy our country.
I'm not into coups. It's a quote from our fucking former president. Great.
He's not into them, but he's good at them.
He sure can start them. Next!
Alright. House GOP leader gets brutal fact check after suggesting Pelosi blocked National Guard from protecting Capitol.
That's not how any of this shit works. Trump is in charge of the National Guard. He's the reason they took their sweet time. Now, okay. The meme is that all these fucking anal polyps and short bus Vikings and Nick Fuentes Catboy fans want to blame these riots on Antifa and Black Lives Matter. Okay, that's the meme. But had Antifa or Black Lives Matter been the ones fucking invading the Capitol building, there would have been a sea of blood pouring out of that fucking building. No, there would have been no guards opening the doors for Black Lives Matter. There would have been bullets. End of fucking story. And fucking Trump wouldn't have held back the National Guard. Fucking great.
Stop dying. Over and over again.
Gotta love it.
Republican House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy of California, incensed after Pelosi rejected 2 of his appointments to the House Select Committee investigating the riots, amplified this lie during an interview with far-right Fox News host Laura Ingraham. So, they're angry that they're not being appointed to investigate the riots that they themselves are saying, oh, it didn't happen. It was a tour group.
Well, no, fucking they're setting up a fucking investigation one way or the other. All right, and the Democrats invited 6 fucking Republicans to join that committee. You know who these fucking assholes appointed? They appointed 3 fucking Republicans who voted to overturn the election on January 6th. So if they're not going to take it serious, then fuck them. You know, the Democrats got the majority. We'll rule without them.
Alright, what's this one?
Oh, I saw this.
Alright, make it big,
Okay,
unmute it.
wait till the cycle is...
No, fucking fast forward it, motherfucker.
Oh my god, I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
It's Matt Gaetz and MTG.
Everyone thinks you're crazy. I don't think you're crazy. People think you're a pedophile. I don't think you're a pedophile at all. I don't think he's a pedophile at all.
He's not. He's not. He doesn't think he's a pedophile.
They're totally false. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I mean, it's weird. They kicked the guy out who doesn't think he's a pedophile. What does that say? Does that sound like the actions of an innocent man? I mean, what the fuck?
Basically confessing right then and there.
Yeah. well, that and all the Venmo receipts and the eyewitness accounts of him fucking underage girls. But you know, other than that, with Tucker Carlson.
Oh, white nationalist Groyper leader doubles down on...
All right, Mutt, we already did this one.
Let's see.
Here's a winner.
Yeah, the father of a Stoneman Douglas school shoot. Oh my god, I saw this. I saw this. To paraphrase, because I refuse to look at this thing for a few more seconds, a QAnon father believes that his son, a school shooting victim, is lying about being a school shooting victim.
It's great. This is the kind of fucking insanity that, and like, I'm sorry, where were the millions of fucking QAnon supporters before Donald Trump? Like, it's all connected. Somehow, the fucking Pepe memes, Gamergate, Donald Trump, and Comet Pizza are all related. I don't know what the conspiracy is. But Jesus fucking Christ.
To be fair, the Pepe memes weren't initially racist. Or involved with him at all.
I know that for a fact. they used to... I don't know. What was 4chan always a racist cesspool?
Yeah, but they didn't have a unifying, like, ideology. You know?
Okay, so...
They didn't have, like, something super memey to follow, and then Donald Trump came around, and they were like, oh shit. This man is literally a living meme. Let's follow him.
Now, that explains the young Trump supporters. Like, all the Kekistan Pepe people, he's a meme. Okay? What are the old fuckers' problems? It's like, they're all evangelical Christians. Trump is the opposite of that shit. They can't be into the memes. So, what is it about fucking Donald Trump, other than he wants to ban Muslims? And
what is it about QAnon?
Fair. Well, you know, if all these fucking lizard people would stop fucking kids, we wouldn't have a fucking problem.
But this one here, it's like, I gave birth to this lizard guy.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. His son is getting paid by the lizards. Unless he's like fucking... although, I mean, what's it, the Antichrist... His fucking mother's a jackal kind of thing. Maybe a lizard snuck into the emergency room and swapped out babies. You know? It's possible. I'm just thinking on a biblical fucking point of view.
Alright. This gave me a headache. Thank you, Sleegmar.
No problem.
Alright, and this last one.
QAnon, good people.
Meet Central New York's most COVID vaccine resistant town.
This is right down the fucking road.
We're not city folk living in Binghamton.
Time out!
Where the air might be polluted, or in...
Yeah.
We're not city folk, like in Binghamton. When your fucking idea of a fucking city is Binghamton, you know you married your own fucking cousin. Go ahead.
In
Just
Syracuse.
as illustration,
No disrespect.
Just illustration that anal polyps are everywhere.
Yeah, no, I had to tell you, if as soon as you leave New York City, fucking, it's all anal polyps. Like, there's New York City and fucking Kentucky. That's it. Go ahead.
And plentiful and natural, and we don't feel threatened by COVID.
Even though New York State coronavirus vaccination rates exceed 70%, rural communities like Willette and Smithfield in Chenango County barely pass a quarter of the eligible population.
Great. So there we go.
Dude, we don't really need to see any more of this.
No.
Structure or whatever, right?
There's pockets of numbnuts everywhere, and I'm one of them. Hey, you just wait till I hit the fucking $100 jackpot, and I'm rolling a dough over here, ready to fucking retire, and you assholes all got the sniffles.
Owlman, how do you feel about kidnapping Sleegmar in the middle of the night and getting him a COVID vaccine?
Yo, dude, I'm not that strong. I can move like that.
Look, you don't have to be strong. You just got to be quick with chloroform.
True.
What are we gonna do? Roll him out the door?
Sure.
Probably, yeah. A system of pulleys. That's all.
I'm sure the demon children will be more than willing to help push him out.
That's true.
If the fucking ancient Egyptians, with only a little bit of help from the aliens, could build the pyramids, you motherfuckers could get me up the stairs and out the door. All right.
All right.
All right. All right.
Let's see.
All right. Are you fucking up the stream again?
Yeah, probably. So, gonna conclude this one and move on to the next one.
All right. Great. Good times. I'm gonna do a R.I.P. fucking Gheeotine. It's always beautiful when a cast member dies. What the fuck? Why is it so small?
So, damn nature, you scary. This segment's gonna be quick this week because here's the only story in it.
Monkey bee virus! Damn right! You ready for it? Next plague!
Fantastic. A man in China has died after contracting a rare infectious disease from primates known as the monkey bee virus.
Wow.
Chinese health
Time out in the field! Isn't that how AIDS started? Is that what monkey virus A is? Is this Bades?
Well, monkey bee virus or herpes bee virus.
Wow! Monkey
So it's like-
simplex B. Alright, fair enough.
The victim, a 53-year-old veterinarian based in Beijing, was the first documented human case of the virus in China. And it only takes one case to jump the species barrier.
That's what you get for open mouth kissing fucking monkeys, you fucking... I almost called him a Republican. That would have been too fucking harsh.
Let's see.
Next!
Alright.
The Chinese guy died of Bades. Gotcha. Next.
Yep. So, one more eulogy for Stu, please.
What the fuck? Hold on. Where the hell is even Stu? Motherfucker. We'll play... Hey, Macarena. Sexy nerd news.
Sexy nerd news.
What do we got,
So, first, this one I know you're rearing.
Hells yeah! Dragon Ball Super superhero. What a horrible fucking name. Can I just... I almost don't want to see it as a diehard fan.
Let's see. Dragon Ball franchise is heading back to movie theaters. During the Dragon Ball panel at the San Diego Comic-Con 2021, a collection of panelists working on the movie announced Dragon Ball Superhero, a new feature-length continuation of the Dragon Ball Super coming in 2022.
Wow. Whoa!
So
fuck whatever you're saying. We gotta get the whole gang in a fucking IMAX theater to watch this horrible fucking movie.
Well, I have a question, and of course we probably won't be able to answer this until we're getting much closer to it. But did you see that whole Demon Slayer train movie thing going around?
No, what?
Okay, it was an example of the anime taking place in the show, and then the season ends. The movie is the next arc, actually.
Okay, yeah.
And then when the movie concludes, that leads directly into the next season, which is coming in a few months' time. Is this that?
Great question. They stopped making TV episodes like 2018, I think it was.
About there, sounds right.
And haven't said anything since. And they made a movie since they stopped making episodes. This will be the second one. They're making mangas. So...
So theoretically, they could continue the TV series, but they could be jumping on the whole Demon Slayer trend because Demon Slayer's Mugen Train movie made history as being like the highest grossing anime movie of all time.
How much did it gross?
Actually, that's a good question. Mugen Train.
Is that anything to do with the Mugen fighting game where you make your own guys and have Peter Griffin fight Chuck Norris?
$500 million.
Holy shit! What is this? Never heard of it. Is that the guy with the pig face?
Huh?
Is that the guy with the pig face? Is he part of this show?
That's Porco Rosso, my man.
No! God, what the fuck? All right.
Yeah, so worldwide, it's made $500 million.
All right, that's a lot of money. All right.
So, and I watched it. It's not bad. Check it out on Netflix.
The movie's on Netflix?
The movie's not on Netflix.
Oh,
you
you
have
fucking
to buy
lying
that
bitch.
right now, but you can buy it on YouTube for $15.
All right. Horrible. I would never do that.
Well, that's
I'll click 2 over on YouTube where the fucking pirated version is, and I'll watch that one. I don't care if the pitch is slightly off.
All right. Next.
Yeah.
WWE cuts money in the bank pay-per-view feed due to a graphic incident.
Graphic incident. Guess what the graphic incident is?
Is it her flipping off the audience?
Yes. Now, I want you to Google Stone Cold Steve Austin real quick. Go ahead. Just do it. Do it live on camera.
Okay.
Image search. Do we see any middle fingers anywhere?
Yeah, it's like, what, that 6th photo?
Yeah. He's famous for his middle fingers. And they cut a fucking pay-per-view off because somebody gave a middle finger. People paid, like, I don't know, $50 or some shit, and show over.
What?
Because they did half of that.
But if you have to be 18 usually to get pay-per-view, right? Because you got to need a credit card or something, right?
Probably. But it's still, I'm pretty sure they still rate him like, TV, whatever the fuck. So, maybe they were just, well, and I also, it wasn't like, when Stone Cold Steve Austin did it, it was a joyful middle finger. Okay? This one, she's literally just, the fans were booing her, so she just fucking flipped the bird and that was it. Show over.
Huh.
So.
Alright.
Great!
Next.
Touchdown!
Herman Munster design teased by Rob Zombie for the Munsters movie.
Now, the reason I brought this up is because I didn't know Rob Zombie, fucking horrible, bloody torture porn movie producer, was making a Munsters movie. What the fuck?
I only know one of his movies, and that's House of a Thousand Corpses, and I hate it.
Yeah, well, now watch The Devil's Rejects, which is like a sequel to that, but it's somehow good compared to House of a Thousand Corpses. But, yeah. Check it out. Moral story. What is the fucking, what the hell's his name? Herman Munster. What does he look like? Is it fucking horrible?
Now, there's his forehead, apparently.
I mean, that's a Frankenstein, I guess. It makes sense. Alright, that's what this whole fucking article is about? Fuck it.
Yeah,
Rob Zombie, you're fired!
Okay. So, preparing for the next tab.
Which tab is that?
Sports! Baseball.
Alright, let's do this shit! Quick!
Alright. First up, Padres-Nats game suspended after shooting outside DC Stadium.
These motherfuckers ran from the stands into the dugouts with the baseball players because I thought they were getting fucking mass shooted. It was just a drive-by drug bust gone wrong. So, you know, only four people were shot. It's not that bad. Because honestly, like when America hits peak America, somebody's gonna bring a fucking machine gun into a football stadium and kill like 20,000 people. So, it's coming.
According to this, an exchange of gunfire between people in two cars left 3 people injured. No deaths. The injured
horrible
were
shots.
Considered life-threatening.
Next.
Okay. Oh, that's the same one.
3 injured. Next. What's this? Wow! This is the fucking guy who had to quit baseball because his wife cucked him with his fucking pastor. It was a great story. And now she wants $4 million from him for fucking her pastor. Their pastor. Next.
Fantastic.
That sounds like my life. What? Wow. Alright, just hit the play button. I don't even know what this is, honestly.
That's a very common
thing. Mute that shit. Mute it. Alright, well, I honestly didn't see a fucking thing that happened. Wow! Nobody's picking up the baseball. That's not how baseball works.
They forgot how to play a baseball.
Alright. And this is gonna get us copyright claimed. What's this? Wow! The Cleveland Indians aren't the Indians anymore. They're the Cleveland Guardians. Which is a horrible fucking name, by the way. You know, now, I get it. The Indians, because you wouldn't want to be like the Cleveland white people or the Cleveland fucking black people. I don't know. Like, it's not as bad as, for example, the fucking Washington Redskins were. But moral of the story, they had a Cleveland baseball team like 100 years ago called the Cleveland Spiders, and the fact that they're not the Cleveland Spiders anymore is a fucking disgrace. Next.
Next.
Wow, the Mets made a trade for a pitcher. Next.
All right. That'll be the conclusion, so give me 2 seconds.
Holy shit. This...
Alright, what did we learn?
Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn. Wow, you didn't learn how to zoom, motherfucker. This is horrible. Can you figure it out?
I'll learn later.
The Owl Man. What did Gheeotine learn?
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you what Gheeotine learned. This is how... Yeah, come on.
Learned about cat penises, I think. Or duck, one of the two, right?
No, he knew about duck penises. Did you know about cat penises, Gee? Beforehand?
Sort of, yes.
Alright, you can do better. You can do better. Hurry, come on. He knew about penises. He knows about penises. Believe me. Huge.
I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm...
Alright,
we'll come back to
you.
you.
Yeah, we'll come back to you. Gee, what did I learn?
You learned that Mugen Train made $500 million.
Fair, I did learn that. Owlman learned that Nick Fuentes fucks cat boys with bloody booger noses that he eats.
I guess so.
Alright. This is the whole show rests on your fucking shoulders.
Oh, dude, I fucking missed you with that shit.
What did Gee learn?
That he doesn't know how to fucking zoom in on GIFs in
Fair!
Chrome.
That is a great fucking point.
Well, I'm gonna unlearn that for next week.
Nice!
Alright.
Knowledge. Alright, see y'all in hell. Fuck Alan Bell.
Good luck out there, folks.